the scissors technique, clipping the bar in the process.
And clearing 1.66 meters gives you 512 points.
Randy Jones of Grenada on the runway now for the finals of the long jump competition. Got a decent part of the board.
So we're on the 20 boys 400 meter hurdle, CARIFTA. Top two from each heat will advance plus the next four best times.
Told you that Jamaica heard me, Leslie. Already getting comments. Freudian slip, listeners. Freudian slip. I'm sure Tyrell would forgive me and the Kingston College faithful. And coming off the week of championships just last week, certain things are still fresh in your mind. Jamaica College winning the championships, by the way, so one could forgive me for that.
Well, that's a battle you have to fight, bro.
I might have to stay longer in Grenada. The man from Dominica down the runway. That's a massive fall, though. That's in the long jump competition.
Jeriah Lewis. Dominica, we know their powers at Olympics in the long jump.
And the triple jump as well, with Tia Lafond of, in recent times, the Olympic gold medalist from Paris. This man was in tied third for a little. He's in fifth now. That's Matthew, I believe. Yes, Imanni Matthew of Trinidad and Tobago. .93 meters, his best mark so far, hovering on that 7 meter mark.
He's had two no jumps. It was only his first jump that he jumped the 6.93.
And you mentioned, Leslie, earlier that some jumpers want to play it safe early, some want to get the big one early. He has decided to get the big one early and then play around with the rest of the jumps.
Beckoning the crowd for some support here to usher him down the runway.
The camaraderie being shown there on the benches, the competitors, his competitors cheering him on down the runway. Oh, that's a massive fold again. You love to see the wind speed because maybe that could be a factor here in terms of if they have a strong following wind. Yesterday we saw it in the opposite direction for the 100 meters. Trying to glance at the flag a while ago to get the directionality of the wind.
Well, typically they will be jumping into the wind once the wind is consistent with its direction. And so again, that can influence or have an impact on the level of performance here. They're jumping into, if it's the kind of winds we had yesterday, 6 meters per second and so on, 4 meters per second, we expect that it will have some negative effect on the jumping today.
Aaron Massiah of Barbados, currently in 4th position outside the medals at the moment. The motors down the runway. Lovely on the board there. I think of all the jumpers I've seen so far, he's one of the best in terms of using up the board. Massiah of Barbados, 7 meters and 12 already.
Well, he's only 4 centimeters outside of the bronze medal, and that looks like a pretty decent jump here, so that may put him maybe just ahead of Joshua Williams of the Bahamas. We'll wait to see what the jump is.
1.69 meters, the bar now at.
So 684 for
It's Massiah.
So that would still keep him in the 4th position. His best so far, 712.
And to the right of pitcher, we had Ashley Demerit of the Bahamas not able to clear at 1.69 meters on his first attempt. Joshua Williams, the man in the bronze medal position, left off pitcher, gets the white flag. 7.16 meters, his best so far. And with 2 more rounds to come, he knows that persons are chasing him. But he's also chasing those ahead of him.
Another clearance there for Javid Noel in the octathlon high jump. Just looking to walk over the bar with the scissors. Looks very, very casual doing it.
Very. That's the merit of Bahamas. That was his second attempt at 1.69 meters. Appears to be the one of 2 competitors left in action. His teammate Shepard also there, sitting just behind that tent or bench. The man in the silver medal position, Carlin Archer, left off pitcher, 7:30 already. A little behind the board, the Bahamian fans love it. He gets the white flag as well.
Looks like a pretty decent jump. Already did 7.30 meters. 7 centimeters ahead of him is Michael Andre Edwards of Jamaica. So he's just looking for maybe an additional 7 centimeters at the moment.
Wow.
7:53. That takes him into the gold medal
lead
position.
So he means business here, Archer. Has jumped 7:40 before. And will Michael Andre Edwards respond? For the second time in the competition, he finds himself in the silver medal position, the defending champion.
Justin Shepard just clearing the bar here for Bahamas in the octathlon.
And that's a new personal best as well for Archer. Well, confirmation of the wind speed though will need to be done. But that's his best jump all conditions. As Michael Andre Edwards of Jamaica gets ready to go in round number 4.
Got a decent piece of the board as well. The flight didn't look all that great, but seems to be hobbling a little bit. As Javid Noel attempts the high jump one more time. Again, the bar being his best friend on this occasion.
172 the height of the bar there. He has to maximize his points total here because he's in 3rd at the moment. Just sitting a little behind the merit of the Bahamas, 3,516 to 3,307 at the end of the 110 hurdles. So Noel knows that if the Bahamians remain here, he has to remain as well to get close to them. 7 meters and 42 for Michael Andre Edwards. It's an improvement for him, but he remains in 2nd position. And also want to say good morning to the world champion 100 meters gold medalist from the 2003 Paris World Championships. None other than the man from St. Kitts and Nevis, Kim Collins, celebrates his 50th birthday today. Good morning to you, Sir Collins. Hope that you have a blessed and fun-filled day.
Well, I remember quite vividly that 100-meter victory at World Champs. Maybe it was not the fastest, but a gold medal is a gold medal is a gold medal.
It is.
It was not a sub-10 performance, but again, once you line up man versus man, 8 lanes, winner takes it all.
There you go. So you're seeing the two events ongoing at the moment in the field. The long jump under 20 boys to the left, the octathlon boys high jump to the right. So the merit of the Bahamas on the right. He'll go next at 1.72 meters. Still going with that style of clearance. Gets a red flag, the bar goes down.
On the runway also is Cato of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, currently in the 8th position, about to have his 4th round jump. A best so far of 6.83 meters. St. Vincent and the Grenadines is one of the nations we've seen some development in track and field. They now have an artificial track there as well that is helping in their development. And a number of clubs, athletic clubs in St. Vincent. Occasionally they go around the region as well. They participate in St. Kitts and Nevis. They come to Grenada, Trinidad and Tobago to participate in the various meets that are held regionally. So some development is happening in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And we see Cato here now into the finals of the long jump competition. Got a fair amount of the board on this occasion. Maybe could have gotten a couple more centimeters, but 683 previously. That was on his first attempt. Jafari Edwards of Trinidad and Tobago. So a slight improvement for Cato at 6.92 meters. That takes him now into the 6th position. Randy Jones, who is now on the runway, has been relegated now to the 8th position. Let's see if he can better his previous performances. We heard the ooze from the spectators. Doesn't look like a better jump than he had previously, which was a 6.88 meters. But Cato elevating himself to 2 positions up from 8th to 6th. Still outside of the 7-meter mark. He's at 691. And that looks as though it's Archer from the Bahamas.
Yes, he has improved his personal best even further.
7.68 meters, the gold medal position here for Carlin Archer of the Bahamas. Michael Andre Edwards is aware of that. He's on the runway now.
Well, he loved that, you know. He gets the white flag. Still think in his mind he wanted to go further. So that battle between Archer and Michael Andre Edwards hotting up with one section to come.
The previous heat we had both Giles Peters and Daniel Leclerc at 24:31. Imanni Matthew of Trinidad and Tobago, currently in the 5th position.
And that's the final round of the under 20 boys long jump. It seems such a long time ago, Leslie, that this competition started with some 18 jumpers. And we're in the final round with roughly 4 more jumpers to come in the competition. So they're running into a negative wind in the 200 meters. So as I presumed in the long jump, they were facing a positive, they were receiving a positive tailwind, it would appear. The height of the bar in the octathlon boys high jump, 1.81 meters. That's Javid Noel of Grenada. Third overall coming into the high jump competition. Not getting over on that attempt at the height.
.682 for Matthew. Still remains in the 5th position. Joshua Williams currently in 3rd position on his final attempt in the long jump for the under 20 boys. Well, his bronze medal is secured for the moment because Aaron Massiah, who is currently in 4th from Barbados, had a no jump on his previous attempt. We still have, I think, a couple more athletes to complete the jumps. We still have Archer and Edwards. So I think the bronze medal is secured now because the others are already ahead of him. And so the bronze is secured for Joshua Williams of the Bahamas. Nice clearance here by Trinidad and Tobago in the octathlon, and that's Jafari Edwards, it looks like here.
It is. The leader in the competition on the 20 boys long jump, Archer.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the top of the track, the 200 meter